Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us tonight. It is a very special day. It is my boy Ted here's birthday.
Hi. I got COVID as a present.
Sorry, dude. I know what that's like. I just got over it myself, man. It's a long road. I'm still getting over it.
Yeah, it'll be fun, I'm sure.
It do be sucking, though. Well, let's go ahead and start off with, if you wouldn't mind, what happened last time?
Um, we were all dead, as we often are. Barovia sucks.
Dead
Um,
again.
again, put ourselves back together. Gore went a little bit cuckoo because he's died one too many times. Um, as he is wont to do. Went back. Excuse me. Went back to the old man. We're like, hey, we stopped whatever shenanigans was going on over there. He's like, hey, your friend should get some help. He's a little bit cuckoo in the head. And we're like, yeah, probably so. We went to look for the Vistani woman, Esmeralda, who said she was going to be at some place with a very hard name to pronounce.
Argynvostholt.
Ardenvold. That was close. Yeah, Ardenvold. Hold. Went there. Haunted as fuck. Spoopy as fuck. Bunch of dead guys. Revenants pissed off. Strahd waylaid them a while ago. Centuries, I think it was. Um, we behaved. We were good people. We didn't cause any trouble for once. Uh, Met a dragon spirit. He was like, "Yo, bring my head back and we'll help you out." I was like, "That sounds pretty cool." Um, Saw a lady standing outside. Went to go talk to her. Turns out it was the one we were looking for, the aforementioned Esmeralda. And she's like, "Yo, I'm here looking for a relic. What are you doing here?" And we're like, "Oh, well, you told us you'd be here, so we're here to ask you to help us deal with all this bullshit." And then we came to the sad realization that the relic was on the neck of the guy upstairs who we had gotten along with, and who I really didn't want to fight because he was big and scary, but we had to fight him anyway, and he was in fact big and scary. It's like fighting a Mack truck that can jump.
Yeah, he did a lot of that.
Yeah. But we got the best of him right there at the very end, and no one died, luckily. And we claimed our first relic, which I believe was the symbol of Ravenkind, or something like that. Amulet of Ravenkind.
Yep.
Sigil of Raven. One of those. And yeah, that was the last thing we did. After all my smooth talking of not trying to pick fights, I had to pick a fight.
You did good,
But
but
he was in the way, so.
the book says what it says, and it's too good of a story point to deny it. Because he was absolutely lost in his rage.
Yeah, he seemed that way.
To the degree where he was like, yeah, I know what it would take to fix everything, but it's better, from my perspective, for Strahd to keep suffering.
And now he's dead.
And now he's dead. So, we return.
Yay.
Hey, Astro, so nice of you to join us. Alma gets inspiration for the wonderful recap.
Yay.
And as we come back in on the party, one person, I don't want to say heavier, but with one additional person, there's a portcullis on the side of the keep that you can see is raised when you get down the steps to it. Outside is a carriage, and I will see if I can find a picture of it.
That wasn't there before. This is the part where we transition into, what's it called? Darkest Dungeon 2. Esmeralda's magic wagon. Oh, she comes with a magic wagon. I wish I could click on that.
God damn it. Okay, go to
I don't know.
images. I don't know what
I don't know when it.
happened.
Yeah, it just decided we to stop
Maybe
doing
that
that.
was with an update or something. I don't know. Maybe it's like,
Esmeralda.
hey, we organized the panel for you, so now you have to use it.
Look at this crazy ass thing. Oh my god.
This is what you see with no horses, by the way, out in front of the keep. As you make your way up to it, Esmeralda says, mind you, if any attempt to open this without my say-so, she says, withdrawing a key from around her neck, and she unlocks the door, you will all die violently.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time. Come on. What's the saying? Honor among thieves?
When she opens the door, you can see a small phial, like a round flask of glass with a red liquid in it that falls to the ground but doesn't break. It like rolls down a ramp, and as it like falls to the ground, do you try to catch it?
You know, Chef told me never to catch something that's falling, so I'm not gonna catch
He
it.
said not to catch falling knives.
That could be a knife. Hang on, wait. What's my sleight of hand so I don't look like an idiot? I think I have a decent sleight of hand. Okay, you know, I'll go for it. That's a fair roll. Oh, I'm nimble as shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You just put your
Yoink.
foot out perfectly for it to like bounce off the tip of your boot and then like up into your hands where you can readily catch it.
Mine now.
She winks at you and says, the entire part is rigged with them. The little gobbo pulls on the hem of your captain's garb and goes,
Mind if I take a look?
That depends. Are you gonna blow us up? Or whatever this thing may be?
you're asking the goblin?
Yes.
Wasn't planning on it, just wanted to know what it was.
Okay, well, here, catch.
He deftly catches it in his hand as well. And as he looks over it, he takes off the cork and like dips his finger in it, sniffs it, and then licks it.
My.
He puts the cork back in it.
Aren't you the clever one?
Esmeralda kind of like gives him one of the and says, "Come inside. We will be on our way shortly."
We just waiting for the horses then?
She smiles to you, and let me make sure I get this right. Actually, you know what? Give me an Arcana check.
Do any of us have that? It wasn't it Flintlock, ironically, that had the highest.
He should. He's the smartest.
Yeah. I mean, we'll beg to differ, but he is smart in his own way.
Even he is unable to discern what it is she's saying in some long forgotten language, which causes these large spectral horses to immediately erupt out the front of the wagon.
Oh, they're there.
She gestures. Please, let us be on our way.
Yeah, tell me twice. This sucks.
You all clamber into the wagon, which she closes the door behind, getting out and up onto the front of the wagon. She then sits in a position to drive the horses.
Well, we'll just take it easy. No one touch anything. Flintlock.
After a moment, she joins you within, and she looks to Gore, who is doing his best to take up as little space as possible on the bed, and says, "That is mine." He kind of looks like, oh, sorry. tries to like get up, and just then the wagon begins moving, knocking him back down on his ass. And you are on your way.
Where exactly are we going?
You tell me. You can look at your map if you want to.
Well, as much as I would love to stop off in our favorite city, I don't think that would be smart to do right now. But then again, do I have time to make that trip? I got what, a week left on my bite by now?
Yep.
Hmm. This could be problematic. How far is our windmill from here?
Your windmill from here is a good few hours journey.
Oh, a few hours? Okay, we can make that.
Okay.
We should go check on them to make sure everyone's still alive and that our salvation still exists.
Fantastic.
And then we'll go kill the Morning Lord.
Okay. 1, 2. Oops. Oops. I keep doing that.
This thing comes with cannons, right?
You ask her that?
Yeah.
What is a cannon?
Land dwellers. Running around in things that don't blow stuff up. My werewolf cough is getting worse.
Werewolf cough.
Oh, did you miss the gaping infected wound in my neck?
Oh, we the best get that attended to as soon as we possibly can.
Yeah, so which one of your guns destroys angels? And snake me's?
Um, you can hear the you can hear the wagon suddenly shift to a halt, and your bodies all jolt forward suddenly.
Ah.
After a moment, Esmeralda says, "But a moment, I must inspect what is happening."
Oh, well, be careful.
After she gets out, she opens the door once more to poke her head in to say, "There is a fallen log in the way."
Oh, it's always a fallen log, isn't it?
You
Well, you
are
heard the
at
little last gourd.
the Luna River crossing. I'll go ahead and read the area description to you. As you get out, you can see that the road comes to an X intersection with branches to the northwest, northeast, southwest, and southeast. The lower half of the snapped wooden signposts thrusts upward at an angle near the eastern elbow of the intersection. Half the top of the sign, featuring arms pointed in 4 directions, lies in the weeds nearby. There is, however, a large fallen trunk in your way. Trunk.
We'll try to do a stealth roll here and go into, I guess, the tree line or something, and our big old gore will go lift the log, as he's wont to do.
Okay, did
And
everybody
I
take a
am
short
going to,
rest in the cart?
I mean, yeah, I guess since we've been on the
Go
road
ahead
for a
and do
couple
that.
hours.
You've been on the
Okay,
road for
cool.
2 hours at this point. No, 1 hour at this point.
That's plenty of time to take a breather. Why can I not? What is happening?
Oh no, I lied. It's yeah, 1 hour. No, 1 hour. Okay, I forgot to count it. What are you doing? Is it giving you
Oh,
trouble on
there.
healing?
I figured it out. It was being weird for a second there. Sirik, you're Gucci. Oh, that's right, because you popped off those crits and you healed yourself to full.
And healed you guys a little bit too.
Yep.
Ooh, you love to see that. All right.
Sirik and Frontlock will get out and keep close to Esmeralda. And then Alma's gonna go slink into the shadows and stab whoever I'm sure is waiting to stab us.
Okay. Forward.
You think I haven't played the log in the... Well, I was gonna say log in the ocean trick, but that doesn't quite make sense.
20. Hey, Esmeralda took a longest or a shortest as well.
Nice.
Okay, so go ahead and run by me again because I was doing her healing. What it was that you guys were doing? Gore's gonna go try and lift the log out of the way.
Yes. And then Cyric and Flintlock are hanging out with Esmeralda, and Alma stealth rolled to slink off into the wood lines.
You can hear Sai's grip on her scythe begin to tighten as she looks at the spectral horses, and like slowly her head turns to Esmeralda as though they're about to have a conversation in your absence.
That's fine. I trust her. I'm sure she's gonna bitch about the horses. As she's wont to do.
All right.
Oops, why do I have that on?
Go ahead and make your rolls, please.
By that, do you mean initiative rolls?
No, Gore's strength roll and your perception check.
Alright. Gore, let's get some strength. But you still got some of that strength in you, despite being a little bit mentally impaired at the moment. Oh, I was like, why is your strength so low? And then I remembered what I just said. We'll get that fixed up, but... Whoops. Oh, that'd be 3.
So Gore is having a little bit of trouble moving the log, but he eventually just starts rolling it over to the side. And as he does so, you can hear some branches snapping in the trees behind you.
Oh no, they got me. Well, let's just stab whatever's behind me. Blindly. Beyblade, Beyblade. Let him stab. How about you? Foul beast and or child playing in the woods. Whoops, that one missed. Okay, just second one.
You whip around and slash as quickly as you can, hitting nothing but air. And when you do connect with something, you see that it was merely a tree. The sound was about 30 feet away, and
Goddamn
it's
trees.
snapping off into the distance slowly. Give me an insight check. From you, please.
Ah, that was so close.
There's something familiar about this.
I've stabbed this tree before.
Not the tree, just the general vibe you're getting about the setting, like the feeling that you get. There's a further snap of a twig a bit deeper into the woods.
So they're moving away from us? Or away from me, at least.
It looks like it's going, like, parallel.
Then I shall hunt the hunter.
Give me a survival check.
Oh no. I'm not good in the woods.
In
Not
a
a boat.
woods. You do your best to crouch down and move silently through the underbrush. You find some like shoe prints, and then a couple of paces later, you see footprints in the same tract, and then they just disappear. And then you can hear a voice calling near you. And it's not threatening at all. It's this very somber. So, you're who the old man talked about.
Depends. Why don't you come on out? Talk face to face, you know, it's polite.
You could kill him. You could probably kill me.
That is, I'm Flattered. Thank you. It'll only get you most places. Assuming you mean the old man at the winery?
There's a couple of footfalls that you can hear as if they want to be heard. And then they're before you. This man in raggedy attire. He's got the trappings of someone that used to have money, but what he's wearing is positively shredded. It's not even a facsimile of what it once was. It's just shredded is the best way I know how to put it. His hair is tousled and he's got these like wild eyes, but there's something submissive in them. And when he like walks up in front of you, he's bigger than you and by a considerable deal, but he goes down to one knee.
You know, normally I'm told there's dates before this part.
He looks up at you and says, our previous master was slain by your hand, and he passed his gift on to you. We would have you lead us.
And what? Become one of the. Oh, I almost said it. Become one of a certain someone's lapdogs? I don't think so.
Please. He like puts his hand out to like beg you.
Oh, well, I hope you didn't need that hand because it's gone now.
Make an attack roll.
Pleasure, you filthy half-blood. Oh, now almost racist.
Racist against werewolves.
Killed my paw. Oh, yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Fuck. Yeah. You can roll damage. He's on the combat tracker.
It's being so weird. It won't let me drag my dice now. Why are you like this?
Fucking weird.
Whoops. Where's my sneak attack? There's my sneak attack.
Yeah, you lop his hand off in one clean blow. He's gonna make a Constitution save. He cries out in pain and like rolls onto his hand, where he grabs it, and like very quickly gets to leave, like get up and leave.
Oh no, we can't have that. No. You stay on the ground like the dog you are. And you can grovel there beneath my boot.
Are you gonna make an attack of opportunity?
Oh, I love attack of opportunity. Oh. A low roll.
That is barely enough for him to scrape by. You shred the last of his shirt, and as he runs bounding off into the woods, you can see a great tuft of black fur erupt out of his back from his fore. He screams with animalistic rage and pounds off into the woods, leaving you alone.
Weak pup. Well, back to the carriage.
When you get back, you see that Gore has since moved the log out of the way, and everybody is in the carriage. Esmeralda standing outside waiting for you. Well, what was it?
Oh, you know, dogs looking for a new hand to lick.
Hmm. That does not sound anything like the wolves of Barovia.
Oh, more of the two-legged variety.
She's confused, but doesn't ask any further questions, and as you get into the carriage, she closes the door behind you, and the horses continue on their way.
Yay.
You make it back to Valaki.
Oh yeah, I forgot Valaki was on the way.
The gates are open to you when you arrive. There are familiar faces standing at the walls, at least one familiar face anyway. However, the rest of the guards are much the same as they were beforehand. You are very quickly waved through when Esmeralda sticks her hand and head out the window, and they allow for passage as they open the gate. You make your way
Yay.
into the city, and is there anything that you would like to do before you continue on your way?
Uh, yes, we need to refill ammo. Boop.
All right, so you and your party stop the wagon on the outskirts of the Blue Water Inn? Yes, Blue Water Inn.
It was it? I think it was 5 per 10 pieces. So that would be 10, 20 for flintlock, and so 30 gold. Everything in Barovia is expensive.
Everything in Barovia is expensive. It gives you reason to use the loot that you get, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's true. Only for bullets at the moment, but bullets
Yeah,
are nice.
bullets are nice.
Alright, well, unless anyone has some business to attend to, we can be on our way.
As you are finishing up your transaction with Erwin, he kind of like asks you to tilt your head to the side so he can look at your neck.
All nurgly, I'm sure.
What's that?
So I'm sure it looks like Nurgle's fucking playroom.
It looks black and necrotic with this like just deep supperous wounds. The flesh is like just completely covered in this like ichor that seems to like ooze out like pus.
Give it to me straight, Doc. How long till I piston on trees?
I would say less than a week.
Great.
The full moon is what will turn you.
What if I just don't look at it?
It will find you, whether it sees you or not. And you
Well,
will seek it out.
I don't suppose you have any tips on, killing angels or dragon snakes?
He kind of shakes his head and says, No. No, but there are always ways.
Suppose you're right. Reckon you know anything about this little doodad, do you? She shows him the medallion or amulet, whatever the fuck it is, symbol.
He audibly gasps and says, You have recovered it.
Yeah, more or less.
He smiles at you like just full teeth. My friend, this is wonderful. Break out the wine, the good wine, he says to his wife, and they do so.
It's just an old necklace. I don't understand. I mean, I'm not saying no to the wine, but
He exclaims, This is no mere necklace. This is the symbol of the pact of mine people with Lady Persephone. It is an artifact of great magnitude and power, one that she designed specifically to ward the vampire.
Sarah, do you know anything about that? I'm ringing a bell.
She kind of shakes her head. No.
Hmm. Well, anything that wards him is a check mark in my book. I was also informed it could fix my big broken brain scrambled egghead friend over here, who's taking a trip through death's door one too many times.
He nods his head. Indeed, yes, it will. Whosoever you choose to bind to these artifacts, whether they drew the card or not, they will be the only one capable of using them. However, it will
Oh.
ward their mind permanently.
Is that a good thing? That sounded like a good thing.
He's basically saying mechanically that whoever you sync to this artifact, it's locked to them, and they will permanently not lose sanity from hollowing.
Oh, that's great. Well, unless Sirik or Flintlock have any objections, I think Gore clearly needs it more than we do right now. I'm not
Sai
sure he knows where we're at.
kind of like looks like she wants to object, but she understands what's at risk here, and she cares more for Gorgonor in this moment.
I'm sure there's more, Sai. At least 3. You can have the next one, assuming that one of us hasn't gone mentally insane by then. Triage and whatnot.
She nods.
Well, here you go, big guy. I'm gonna stick this on you.
When you put it around his neck, it glows with light from within, and I'll just go ahead and pull it up. Oh, that's the calendar.
What's that? Hey, yeah.
I'll put it on Gore. There we go. This is a platinum amulet shaped like the sun with a large crystal embedded in its center. Let's see if I can actually find the image of it. Here it is. Oh, it's right there. Rad.
Oh, cool. That little thing in his inventory has like all of it.
Yep. Indeed. It glows from within the crystal, daylight shining through, temporarily blinding all of you for a moment. And when the light dies down, Gore is standing significantly taller insofar as like he was hunched over and kind of acting a little bit scared since what happened
Just full
with
on
the
Fabio
guy.
look right now. Luscious
He
locks blowing in the wind,
has been
rippling abs.
fully restored. He looks as good as he did the day he came into Barovia, and after a moment, all of the happenings that have gone on since you've been here weigh into his mind once more, and his shoulders drop just a smidge, as if he's a bit tired, but he grins at you. Captain.
Welcome back, my orcish pal.
The hell was that?
I don't know. Magic of some variety, apparently of Siric's variety. Or are we talking about the brain rot that was from you dying? A lot.
Sirik, this make me some kind of saint? He says, kind of laughing, and Sirik looks thoroughly nonplussed, not amused.
Alma raises up her bottle of wine, like, oh, hail Saint Gorgonor. A fitting title if I ever heard one.
They cheers with you, and much revelry is had. How long do you guys want to stay at the tavern before you leave?
I guess we might as well stay the night and get the level up out of the way.
All right, let's do it. So,
Also, look, Gore, we brought you a big shiny sword that I insist you use.
what's wrong with my axe?
Oh, you know, it's kind of, I don't know how to put this, mundane.
I've killed so many people with this axe.
Yeah, people, but like, what if you could kill more things with your axe? I guess technically you don't have to use the sword, but, you know, at least let Flintlock melt it down and sharpen up that axe of yours. I mean, you do want to ram it through that vampire, don't you?
Yeah, I really
Would help.
do that.
Just think of all the, you know, all the extra stuff you could kill with a sharper axe. And he'll leave the nick once you Flintlock. You'll be careful.
I'll keep it perfect.
All right then.
That's my pal. Alright. Go ahead and get this level up business out of the way. Level up, which I doubt I'll be able to do since everything's been so freakishly weird lately.
How? Okay.
I forgot where's the level button. Where's the level button?
It's the magnifying glass next to your proficiency bonus on the main page.
Oop. Alright, I'm gonna level up.
He's got tool expertise now, baby.
Ooh, oh yeah, I get expertise now too. Yeah.
He can double his proficiency bonus to any tool rolls that he has proficiency with.
Was that Flintlock? Nice.
Yep.
I don't know what tools he's got.
Thieves' tools, Tinker's tools,
Well, we definitely want the Tinkerer's tools, I imagine.
Navigator's tools.
That could be useful.
Yeah. And one type of artisan's tools. Which might be like Smith's tools or something like that.
That works. Like Smith tools and Tinkerer tools seem like a good thing for him.
Tinker tool he gets for Artificer. That one's just an 8.
Nice. Commit stats. Commit.
Hey. Everybody leveled up. That one was easy. I don't think everybody gets very much at level 6.
I get more expertise if I can figure out how to do it.
Is it not letting you pick it?
No, you can just do it for me real quick.
Yep.
I want it in stealth and sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand and stealth.
I have like a +10 to stealth.
There you go.
As I never sneak.
Damn.
I sneak one every 13 sessions.
Timo, I'm actually not in the West Coast. I'm in Texas.
The wild West Coast.
Third Coast.
Third Coast rules.
Alright. Anything else before you guys leave town?
No. I think we're Ruby.
No, as you make your way out, Esmeralda
Does
is
that
like,
automatically roll our HP? Because I didn't
Yeah.
roll HP. Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. Nice.
Um,
Convenient.
Esmeralda looks over to the Erisic stockyards on the side as you leave, and she says, "Oh, I thought he might be here."
Me?
No,
This is my room
no.
where I sleep. Oh.
someone I know.
Used to know. Oh.
Yes,
Am I gonna...
used to know.
In a bad way or a good way?
My master, the one who trained me, taught me everything I know to fight against the darkness. And with that, you continue on your journey.
Okay. How do you make? Damn it!
What's up?
I'm trying to make good on that promise I made to Strahd 6 sessions ago.
Oh no. Oh, here we go. A swarm of ravens is flying above the bone grinder, the old bone grinder, when you arrive.
I think we're on their side.
You can see them nesting in the rafters up above.
Well, home sweet home. Hopefully everyone's still alive.
Just to read the description because it's been a while since we've been home. The old Svalak road transitions here from being a winding path through the Balanok Mountains to a lazy trail that hugs the mountainside as it descends into a fog-filled valley. The onion-domed edifice leans forward into one side as though trying to turn away from the stormy gray sky. You see gray brick walls and dirt-covered windows on the upper floors. A decrepit wooden platform encircles the windmill over a flimsy doorway leading to the building's interior. Perched on a beam above the door is one of the ravens. It hops up and down when it sees you. However, this time, instead of with agitation, it looks like it's happy.
Yay, happy birds. Hello, bird friends. We're your gods now.
At you.
Why, indeed.
It looks like it
I'm gonna
wants
take that as
food.
a yes. Oh. There's some bread.
It really noms it down where a couple ravens begin to fly down from up above. And, you make your way inside, I assume.
Yep. Honey, I'm home.
Esmeralda parks the wagon out front. The spectral horses disappear once you all disembark, and she looks up at the windmill and says, "So this is where you hang your hat?"
It ain't much, but apparently it's consecrated by old bones, and he can't get us here, so I'll take it.
She nods. "I see. Well, it will do."
No, that it will.
You make your way inside where you can smell a roast chicken being cooked. The interior, normally cold and unwelcoming, or at least it was the last time you were here, is a bit warmer and more comfortable.
Nice. Who the fuck's cooking? Is it the old man? Because I don't want to kiss the old man.
um, as you look around the inside, you can see that the girl, Irina, is cooking. Presently, she's reading a book with her back on the hearth, warming herself by the fire. And when she sees you all come in, she puts the book down and smiles up at you. "Oh, welcome back."
Miss me?
You can hear the sound of like footsteps upstairs, and then running down the stairs, Ismark is like grinning ear to ear. "You've returned."
No, I don't have to ask him.
"This is
Yeah, for
wonderful."
better or worse. Gore, show him your new bling.
He holds up the amulet. "You won't believe where we got this." "Well, where was it?"
Not some dead guy. I guess he wasn't really dead at the moment.
"He
Undead.
is now." He slaps Sai on the back, who kind of grins a little bit, even though she's still not happy with him. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I am making dinner. It will be ready just shortly. Please make yourselves at home. May I take your coat and hat?
Ah, of course. I killed my father.
Everybody just kind of stops and their expressions kind of fade.
Yeah, wild, wasn't it? Turns out he was that werewolf the entire time. And now I'm gonna become one because I'm dying. I guess we're all technically dying, but I'm dying faster.
It's not a race, Captain.
It's always a race. That's why I'm drinking tonight. Bottles for everybody.
We got
But I
plenty to
totally
go
asked for.
around.
Did not steal.
Yeah, we were actually awarded these, believe it or not. Sometimes maybe being the good guy pays off. I don't know. Something about an old Gobbo legend. King'll squish you if you be bad.
Yeah, I think I've heard something similar.
There's the clink, 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 clink of him retrieving multiple bottles of wine out of the satchels in the cart and placing it on the table. He begins to go for it before Ismar goes, "Oh, please, let me," and uncorks it and begins to pour everyone around.
Oh, Ismark, you'll be happy to know I rammed my blade through that fucker's throat. Granted, he cut me in half in response, but little victories, am I right?
He gives you this, like, determined look for a moment and, like, kind of gauging if he thinks you're, like, fucking with him. And then when he figures out, like, oh, you're serious, he kind of, like, gives you, like, a slow nod. And he pours his cup last. And once he finishes, he holds it up as if to give a toast. And he says, "To our heroes and the death of that bastard."
This world has too many heroes, but I agree. The death of that fucker.
Everyone clinks and drinks. Clinks and drinks.
Linking and drinking.
Clinking and drinking. After a moment,
Eating some good food.
of respite, there comes a tapping at the windowsill, and you
Oh
can
no.
see a raven
I've read this
sitting there.
poem. Hello, feathered friend.
Do you gesture for someone to open the window?
Yeah, sure. I figured I'd get up and do it if I was close.
You open the window, and the raven hops in and transforms in front of you into that same girl, the cousin of Erwin, Uriah.
Oh yeah, I remember you.
Or, I'm sorry, Arya.
What up, my crow?
She nods to you. "It is pleasant to see you all in one piece."
Yeah, well, we got put back together. Some better than most.
She nods. "Well, Uncle Davion has news. The newest shipment of wine is on its way. They made a special case just for you.
Ah, well, I am flattered.
It is his way of saying thank you for recovering the wine gem from Yester Hill. You will find that for all your days in Barovia, your cups will never be empty."
Oh, if you keep talking to me like that, I may never actually want to leave.
The green homies share a look, and then kind of like look to you. Not sure if you're
What up?
serious.
Oh, I mean, come on. Bottomless drinks, we got delicious food cooking by a beautiful woman, might I add.
Irina kind of blushes.
Yes, it's all coming together. I will get my fucking petty victory. But no, trust me. I fully intend to stab him several thousand times until he is dead. Long dead. Like the big dead, capital D. Not coming back. Dead.
That just kind of hangs on the air for a moment. Nobody disagrees with you. They all kind of, they all know that that's the best thing to happen, but it's Flintlock who breaks the silence when he says,
We got some more goodies to grab.
That we do. And I think I know where the next one lies, but we gotta get this bite fixed first, otherwise we're not gonna make it there. Or I'm not gonna make it there.
There's a shuffling from down the stairs, and you can see the slow, pattering, like waddling movement of the priest as he uses the wall to guide his way down. when
Oh
he
shit, I
makes
forgot about you.
when he makes to the landing, you can see that he was once portly, but he's kind of like wasting away. He takes only like a meager scrap of like a side of a chicken breast that's like fallen off, and just a little bit of bread. He puts it like just the chicken on the bread, and then like makes his way back to the stairs to walk back up.
Yeah, you doing alright there?
He stops and like slowly turns to you.
Look, we got a cool necklace. Oh,
is a prison. I have seen the truth. In the light that hath led this land, fled, it now has.
you mean the old dildo up in Crix? Cause he's kind of an asshole.
He shakes his head.
No.
This world is on its last legs, as it would seem. It is dying faster than it was supposed to.
Hmm. Well, aren't you just a ray of sunshine?
You will hasten its collapse,
That's what I'm trying to do, I think.
and then you will leave us all for dead.
And he begins to shuffle up the stairs.
Maybe not that last part. Well, I apologize. He has not been better company for y'all in our absence.
He stays to himself, says Irina. Ismark kind of chimes in. I don't know how he gets up to the rafters. Such an old man climbing a ladder seems like it would be difficult, but yes. He does not pray anymore.
Ah, well, now he's got more free time to do other stuff, more important things. Like shuffling, I guess. But that is our next course of action. We can't stay too much longer. We have to go all the way back to Crix and stab more people.
The crow says, "There is something you should know about Krezk. It is..."
Oh no.
Hmm. This Morning Lord, as he claims to be, has abandoned the city to its fate. He stays with nothing but himself in the Abbey. Though, a few nights we have seen something else flying in the skies above it.
That would be Snake Me. I'm not happy about that either.
We tried to get close, but my brother is still recovering from his wounds.
Well, my condolences.
It is the way. He knew what he signed up for. You will find the landscape much different than when you first arrived. Be warned. What resides there now, it is foul.
It wasn't particularly great the first time we were there. I can only imagine.
She says, "This is what I came to deliver, the message. Also," she smiles, "the wine message as well."
Well, thank you. Tip-top messenger if I've ever seen one.
She beams at you. It is
Yeah,
good to have
right.
you in Barovia. It is good to
That
have
kind of
friends.
sucks, but no, yeah, I understand that. I guess. Hopefully, we'll all get out of this one way or the other, preferably the good way, and not the werewolf cursed death way.
Best of luck to you, Alma.
Thanks, I'll probably be needing it.
She walks to the window and, without missing a beat, transforms into a raven and flies out.
Bye. Close that window. A little drafty. Well, it felt good to have an actual good meal for once.
It was a good meal. Roasted carrots and potatoes.
Roasted carrots and potatoes.
Carrots and potatoes.
Now, where is my persuasion roll so I can get my dessert? One shot. Yeah, that wasn't high.
You know what? Actually, I want you to re-roll it, and I want you to roll it into the dice tower.
Where's the dice tower?
Oh, is it not there? Let me put it in there. It's not on the bottom right corner for you.
Bottom right corner.
I might not
Nope.
have it enabled. I'll have to enable it real quick.
I didn't know we had a fancy dice tower.
Yeah, I didn't have it turned on because it's only you, but I'm going to start using it now because I have been using it for Covet, and it's cool because it even hides the rules from you, not just the whole party. So,
So I just
might
drag
do
it into this little gargoyle thing?
Yeah.
Oh, it does hide my roll.
What do you say to her?
Gargoyle. I almost only got one way of flirting. She scoots in real close and is like, "Oh man, that was a good dinner. You know, awfully creaky, this windmill. You know, if you were down to, I don't know, maybe add some more creaks to it, I wouldn't be opposed."
She goes completely red, and her brother is like, and like slams his hand on the table. The girl Irina like just is completely red, and her eyes like kind of dilate and go wide, and she just like looks off into the corner.
Well, yeah, offer stands. You know where my room is, the creakiest one. I almost stands up and walks past the brother and pats him on the shoulder and leans in and goes, "You might want to stuff your ears tonight, lad."
It's
Slap
his
him
turn
on
to
the back.
go. It's his turn to go red, and he's like, "That's my fucking sister, dude. Like, I don't want to hear about that. Like,
That's why I told you to stuff your ears.
The rest of
Alma
the
is.
crew looks completely non-moved by the situation.
Yeah, they've seen this a couple dozen, 100 times. Not necessarily in Barovia, though. But I'm a petty bitch. And if the dice allow it, I will get my little petty stab at that vampire fuck. I hope he feels it too. Hope he can sense it. Like an incel.
So, what do you do for the rest of the day?
I figured we got there in the evening, so I was gonna go to bed.
Okay. As you
Get our
are,
long rest and stuff.
I mean, you definitely didn't get there in the evening. You would have gotten there about like lunchtime.
Oh, then we probably just hang out and, chit chat with the fellas while we're home, since we're about to leave so soon.
Okay, your Estus are restored. Before you leave. Forgetting something important. I'll circle back to it if I remember it. So, while you are getting settled into bed for the night, there is a knocking at your door.
Oh, gonna be a flintlock. Alma goes and checks.
Irina's standing there, and she's looking like down at the ground, and she, like, when you go to make a move, she like puts her hand up on your chest, like, slow your roll there.
Movies.
She like makes her way inside, and she asks, is it okay if we talk?
Of course. I'm
Um,
not above a little pillow talk.
so you close the door, and after a night of talking to Irina, she shares with you pretty much her entire childhood for the most part. She talks about how her father always raised her to seek out the worst things that she can find and put a knife through them, as he put it. Um,
Yeah, I
she
can respect that.
she trained with weights from the age of like 6, with like multiple pounds like wrapped around her. She's been training with a sword since the age of like 4, and she's been putting her whole life into doing this. But she remarks that it's nothing compared to what Ismark has gone through.
Well, it's still admirable. Not doing like my childhood actually. Although I guess it's technically morally gray if the people I was sticking knives in were good or bad people. More of a I need to put bread in my belly type of situation. But
She mentions there's something else, that when she was really young, like 2 or 3, she remembers this big empty street and rain coming down. She remembers her brother, but he looked so different from Ismark. And she mentions that he had some defect, something wrong with his right arm that all the other kids made fun of him for. He was a couple years older than her, and he always did his best to keep her safe, but she was always scared of him still. She's never told anybody about this before, and she's certainly never told Ismark, because, I mean, that's her brother, but
something
who
wrong
was
with
her
his right arm.
other brother?
Another brother. Wait, the brother had the fucked up arm, or Ismark had the fucked up arm?
The brother had the fucked up arm.
So not Ismark, the other brother that you can't really recall.
Give me an intelligence check for Alma.
Also, I'm a little tipsy, so excuse me. Yep. What other brother, mother?
She says, I can't remember. We were separated so young, but it's as though I'm not who I was told I was from the beginning.
So, you don't think you're Ismark's sister?
She shakes her head.
Mm.
I think I'm someone else entirely.
Well, as my father always said, the circumstances of our birth aren't that relevant. It's what we do with the spice of life that matters. And if you regard him as a brother, then he's a brother all the same, just like my crew is to me.
She smiles when you say that. He's always been a wonderful big brother.
Although, you may want to jostle the idea of discussing this with him. Seems a bit important.
I don't know how he would take it.
Ah, you're like the apple of his eye. I doubt it'd be anything negative. If you want, we can discuss it with him in the morning while we're still here, if that gives you a little bit of bravado with the rest of us.
She shakes her head. No, maybe it's best he hears it from just me.
Well, if you're sure. I doubt anything bad will happen. But he is putting his life on the line to protect you, so I guess what's fair is fair.
So, as she gets up from laying on, or like, I guess like sitting at like a 45-degree angle on your bed with you, she places a small kiss on your lips and makes her way to the door. You can feel like the ambient lighting behind you as the sun, quote unquote, is beginning to rise in Barovia. And
Barovian sunrise.
She gives you one final smile before closing the door behind her.
Oh, that's sweet. I have a bunch of info to sort through my brain now, but that was sweet.
I'm a writer.
What?
I fabricate emotions.
Horny. Actually, I don't think it was even horny. I'm doing this out of pure
Exactly.
spite. That was a
Xander.
pure spite moment, and you stole it from me. I will have my petty vengeance.
It's a fucking. You have to increase. You have to finish the dialogue tree, bro.
Goddamn dialogue trees. Honestly, the kiss is probably enough to get him in a fucking tizzy. So, be like, yeah, you smell that on my lips, bitch? That's your bitch.
Just rips your head.
Resurrect now, bitch.
See, that's where the Revenant was wrong. There is a way to make him suffer more.
All right. Well, that is a good time for our first break. Let's go ahead and switch it on over, and then when we get back, we will get on the road to Krezk one final time. Don't go anywhere, anybody. We will return after a short break. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for sitting tight. We sure appreciate y'all. Thank you, Jihan, for the happy birthday to Ted.
Thank you.
All right, without any...
Old, my bones are creaking like this fucking windmill.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that was the only thing creaking that in the windmill last night, but that's okay.
Don't worry, he felt it. Deep down inside, he felt that kiss.
Yeah. Okay, so...
I feel bad when we actually end up developing a worthwhile relationship, and it gets all the way to the end. It's like, nah, I was just fucking you to get back at him. I like that, babe. I promise. I grew actual feeling.
I promise, I promise.
You taught me how to love.
Alright. Crazy.
I told you I was gonna do it.
You did?
And guess who has a level 9? Guess who gets free charm person?
Oh no. I'm not giving you a class ability that lets you effectively rape people.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I just meant my persuasion's gonna be out of the fucking roofs. Alma only does that on the ocean. Maritime law.
Maritime law. Oh, I have it down there already. Of course. Fantastic. All right. You refresh on everything. Is there any last business before you get on the road?
Nope.
All right.
I
Okay.
guess I should probably check on her after that conversation last night.
You find Irina happily making everyone grape strumpets.
My
In
goodness.
the basket of wine that was given to you um, by Arya, there was a couple of bushels of grapes, and she's making little grape strumpets for you guys for your journey on the road.
What a Master Chief.
You say
A
Master
woman.
Chief?
Yeah. Those look amazing. How are you feeling, after, discussions?
She looks and like sees that everybody else is kind of, they're not like listening in, but they're like, down there getting ready and moving supplies in and out. And she just kind of smiles at you and says, "It was nice."
Okay, well, think about what we talked about. Maybe letting him in on it.
I'll talk to him today.
Alright, well, scream bloody murder if something goes wrong. I'll try to hear.
I don't think anything will go wrong. You're right. He is my
Actually, I guess
brother.
technically you could tell the Ravens if something goes horrifically wrong.
What do you mean?
Huh? Well, with the Ravens, that's the way you can get a hold of us when we're not here, I imagine.
I'm sorry?
The the Ravens, the
No,
birds?
I, I am well aware of the ravens roosting in our flock, or not flock, but what's it called? Rafters? But what do you mean? They're birds. I mean, you don't kill ravens in Barovia, obviously, but what do you mean?
What? Did you not see the woman fly through the window last night and turn into a person and talk to us for like half an hour? And then fly back out the window? You were sitting right there, I was looking at you.
I saw a raven, and then we talked.
Oh, so that's the way of it. Okay, well, never mind. I'm sure it'll all work out fine.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
Have a
bye.
safe trip. She smiles to you and kind of like puts her hand on your arm for a moment before you leave.
Ooh, you feel that, Strahd? Oh, that was like daggers in your undead fucking heart. Yeah, Alma gives her hand a pat, lets it linger for a second, and then heads on her way to go kill a pedophile.
You
Allegedly.
allegedly.
He did bring back a child, that's all I'm saying. You don't bring back a child for no reason.
Fair enough.
Also, he made a snake version of me, and that's just not fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I have all that pulled up.
Sai, you better bring those crits.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, we totally had the bow last time. You just fucked it up so royally bad. This time, no.
This time will be different. Now she knows how to hate.
No, it won't. It's my little past my birthday. It's the 13th. Oh, it's not the 13th anymore. Oh, it's the 13th session. God damn it.
It is the 13th session.
Fucked. Absolutely fucked. Unlike Alma last night, just beyond fucked.
Yeah. On the road again.
Just can't wait. We should really get some cannons. You could probably talk to Flintlock and get some cannons on this thing.
I don't know if they would be able to support such a firepower, Captain. The structural integrity of this thing is strong, but I don't know if it's that
Oh,
strong.
I'm sorry. It's the structural integrity of our magical pony thing. I didn't realize it functioned within the realm of physics.
Well, I mean, it's got to function somehow.
I mean, I guess, technically.
Before you know it, a couple of hours have passed on the road and you make your way back to Valaki.
Blocky.
Continue.
Oh, we're back. Yeah. No need to stop. Time's a ticking. I can feel the fleas worming their way up me. Bum, 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 boom. Ba, 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 ba,
Ba-da-da-da-da.
Did we make sure Gore's stats got reset and made his axe magical?
I have to give him the weapon. Thank you for reminding me.
Okay. Yeah, definitely gonna want that going into here.
And you have arrived. Let's go ahead and give him that item real quick.
Fuck you, Grex! I want you, Morty Lord! One day I'm gonna have to go back and watch like a very vanilla run of Curse of Strahd and see how off the rails we went with all this.
Real quick. Real fucking quick. Here you go. And then, let's just go ahead and change this.
Plus 2?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh god.
Not gonna
Yeah, I
fucking
would have
rob
forced
you
that.
of it.
I would have forced that on him regardless.
Not gonna fucking rob you of it.
Oh, you know what? If he holds even the slightest bit of apprehension about it, he's going to love the way that sinks into things now. Especially this guy, because he didn't do a dick to him last time we were fighting. He was mechanically just a disadvantage button.
Oh, goddamn. Clear dice. There we go.
Pee pee poo poo.
Pee pee poo poo. Ah.
We're gonna get you, bitch. I'm gonna stab you so many times. You're gonna have so many pee holes. All the options. This is where we activate all crit mode, birthday mode. Cheat codes.
He is heavy action. Okay.
Alma just becomes Anvil for the next encounter. Don't know why. We'll figure out the lore on that later.
No, I
She just
already
peels
figured
her
out.
skin away, and just a 30-ton suit of metal comes out of it. I'll show you an angel. Oh,
I already figured out what I'm gonna give you for your birthday at the end of the session.
hopefully not insanity,
Hopefully
but
not.
it's gonna be a difficult fight, and I already know it.
Yep. So, you arrive to the outskirts of Krezk,
Fuck
and
you,
it
Greg.
is positively destroyed once more. The gate is broken. The walls look like they're bursting, and like something from the outside is trying to erupt. And once you make your crest along the horizon, you quickly see what it is. There's this fleshy growth seeped into everything. From the trees inside, there's this webbing of sinew and flesh.
What the fuck?
These huge structures like bone erupt out of the earth. And in the town square, you can see from the gate there's this large spire. And all around it, these mawed tentacles and teeth, eyes looking. And you can see something quite aware of you and your party erupting and sliding out of a mouth at the base of the spire.
What kind of fucking Final Fantasy 14 bullshit is this? Well, I guess the welcoming party's already aware of us. No use sneaking now, boys. Sorry to drag you along on our little mission of personal vendetta, Esmeralda, but we'll be needing you.
Just don't get me killed.
No, I don't intend to. Just watch out for the flying angel, the dragon meat, and whatever the fuck that thing is. That was not there last time we were here.
Well, what the fuck is it?
Oh, I don't fucking know. I thought you were gonna tell me you live here. Not
I've
here, is it
never
correct? But like
seen
here in Barovia.
anything like that before in my life.
You know, one time Flintlock got really hammered one time, and it's close. He's like, I can turn myself inside out, Captain, watch. I'll never live that moment.
He brings it up.
Or, excuse me.
She brings it up every time we see something that looks like it doesn't belong here.
Well, you know, I'm saying, for all I know, your insides do not belong on the outside. Take it from me. Which is my way of saying, don't get disemboweled. Also, don't trip this time.
The creature erupts with blood. Bones
Gross.
snap into place as it stretches itself upright. Its torso is 3 to 4 times the length of a normal person's, and its legs stretch outwards, extended, and you can see these like mechadendrite-like tentacles writhing out of every inch of its back and forearms. It and from the fleshy mass rise Strahd zombies,
No, it's always
fully
Strahd zombies.
corrupted, no longer just dripping with that black pus of man-like substance, but now completely made manifest weapons of flesh and bone. They wield weapons that appear as though they're made from bone themselves. They're completely shorn of skin. It's all flesh and meat, and what little bit of bone to support the structure. They and begin making their way towards the party. The forests are blocked off with this webbing substance. The only way through is to go through.
But boys, salut.
Go ahead and roll initiatives for me. nice. It automatically rolls Esmeralda's for me.
I like it.
Alma, you go first.
Okay. Oh, there's a lot of zombies. It's also a flesh monster. I'm stuck with the gamer conundrum of attacking the ads or hitting the boss. Oh, gross. Look at that thing. Well, I guess we're hitting the things, because we can't get to the boss. Strahd zombies.
Strahd zombies. Strahd
Like fucking
zombies.
Attack on Titan over here. Which is appropriate, because that's exactly what I'm about to do to these motherfuckers.
Gion says, use your limit break, Ted.
I'm trying. The red mage wasted it. And now I'm blind. Zombie?
You cut down the first zombie in front of you in one fell swoop, severing it in twain.
In twain.
Flintlock.
In twain. Flintlock's gonna blast him. Blam. Okay, go ahead and get it out of the way right now, because we're not pulling that bullshit when shit gets real. Tiny little goblin.
Oh, Jesus Christ. 2 nat 1s in a row? Fuck.
But look, I'm sorry I brought it up, okay? It was an impressive trick. I cannot fault that. It was disgusting, though.
Yeah, both of his shots hit the same creature, one like in the head, but there's this like ridge of bone that just cracks, and then in the rib cage, which just squishes out a cloud of bloody mist. The flesh monster strides forward into battle, and it is going to... I'm going to roll between the party to see who it's going to hit. 1, 2, 3. Esmeralda.
Oh, Esmeralda.
So... It launches out these mechadendrites that, like worms sail through the air, and that is going to be a dexterity save for Esmeralda, who is quick on her feet and backflips out of the way. The creatures burrow into the ground. And how many can she do? Now she's going to move in with her claws.
There's.
Oh, that's a definite hit, though.
Ouch.
That is 1 hit on Esmeralda, and as it continues to stride forward, it is going to attack Gorgonor, the big meaty boy. Oh, that's 2 19s. I took your look.
Give it back.
And scratches across Gore's chest. And that is going to be, that is going to be Esmeralda's turn.
Give me a wisdom saving throw from the flesh monster.
Flesh monster wisdom saving throw. 8.
It
Failure.
fails. It is now vulnerable to slashing damage.
Fantastic. What does she do? What ability is she using?
That was curse.
She puts her hands up from coming up from the back, like a back handspring, puts both of her hands up into like an inverted triangle, and just looks at the flesh monster. Her eye flashes red, and the creature's like flesh, the muscle and sinew that make it up in a couple of parts begin to like go flaccid. Gore.
Now I can Beyblade like a motherfucker. Gore's gonna rage because he's mad. He got hit. Rage. And then he's
He
gonna
takes the great
whack.
sword out.
Oh, his great sword, his great axe sword does slashing damage as well. Well, isn't that just convenient? You're really gonna feel the pain this time, bitch.
Oh, that was
It's
close.
close.
It hums with magical energy as he, faster than you've ever seen the old orc move. Like, the blade is wanting to lash out at this. It bites into one side of the creature's leg, and then he spins it around, and with like a backhand, he cuts off one of the creature's legs.
Nice. Also, ancestor ability.
The creature begins to shriek.
That's what you get. Sigh. Pretty fly for a side guy.
Keep in mind the bow only lasts 10 minutes.
Yep. Yes, it does. Suck a dick, turn undead.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so that's gonna be saving throws from all 5 of the remaining zombies. Wisdom saves. 1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4, 5.
I think our DC is 15.
2 pass, 3 fail. And then the flesh monster.
Flesh monster.
Flesh monster. Fails.
Nice.
So what happens?
They are scared of her. They have to spend their movement and action moving as far away from them as they possibly can.
So they retreat en masse and begin to circle back around the spire.
Buckle up, boys.
Do you make
While
any
they're
attacks
running.
of opportunity as they move?
Yes, which I think will break it, but I think that's worth it. Turn dead. The creature is turned.
Turn undead
Or
is
until
one
it
of those
takes
complicated ones.
yeah, or until it takes any damage.
Okay.
Okay, but they're frightened, so that gives us advantage. I think it's worth cutting them down when they try to go. At least one pair of them or group of them. So Alma will strike out at these. Whoops, I forgot to roll advantage. It doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Nice.
I don't know why it's rolling all that shit. You literally did exactly how many hit points it has. You sever that one's head from its shoulders as it like backs away from the brilliant blue-purple flame erupting around Sai's feet and scythe. Gore, locked into battle with the other, the large creature simply like just throws the sword outwards and like cuts off one of the legs of the zombies and it like falls down to the ground, continuing to try to clamber away. They move towards the center.
Shit, that's gonna be 13 from Esmeralda to hit.
That's a definite hit. I'll just roll damage.
It is 1d8 plus 5 piercing magic.
Yeah, I can just up.
Nice.
She drops her rapier into it and twists, ripping it out.
Alrighty. And that is that.
So as the creatures make their way back around the spire, you can see it begin to pulse with energy. And the flesh monster begins healing,
No.
and the fear effect ends on it and all of the Strahd zombies around it. It extends its arms outwards and raises 2 more. And it is, you're seeing it do that, Alma and Flintlock. What do you guys do?
Well, that's a pain in the ass. How far is it from us?
It went 60 feet back into the town square.
Alright. That's too far to deal with right now. So we will keep carving these boys.
You finish off the crippled and wounded Zambo.
Whitlock, on the other hand, can take shots at it. Hopefully he will actually hit this time. That would be nice. Yay. Wham. No, I mean, I'll take it. Better than missing.
In a dual shot effect, his brass cannon goes off on the ground next to him, and he fires off with his left foot elevated for posture. The bullet rips into the creature's chest, and sorry, that should not have healed that, because it just healed. He was at... There we go. Esmeralda's turn.
Esmeralda. Give me a dex save from the spoopy monster.
Flesh monster.
Flesh monster.
Dex save, you say?
Ooh. Where's your spell cast?
It's a 4.
Oh, it's gonna fail. I don't know what her thing is.
Really?
But
A
it's
4
definitely a
fails?
4. Yeah, go figure. That'll be a lightning bolt. So.
Okay. I'll just,
Which is. I can't. Yeah, I do it anyway. Can't remember what lightning bolt is. It's the line equivalent of fireball. Blam!
And for effect...
Jesus Christ.
I love how I rolled the same thing on all of those. That's fantastic.
That was weird.
That is, I mean, it's average, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Her lightning bolt scrapes through a line of the zombies as she directs it through the creature, splitting off the other leg, and causing the creature to fall down to its knees. Gore's turn.
Oh, this is the point where we can finally use Gore's ability to, like, charge at a thing.
Oh, hell yeah.
Go get him, buddy.
Get that
Go
crit,
show
Gore.
him what. Go show him what for. What for it mean to be Super Saiyan Legend.
Does he reckless attack?
You know what? He will on the second one.
Okay.
Where's his attack?
Just fish for the crit. You can give it the health back.
Very pretty. No.
Okay.
I did get a second hit.
Oof.
Damn.
Oh, damn it! He was so close. Fuck. So Gord bites down, charges forward with everything he has, letting the fucking great sword carry him forward, and as he has this huge overhanded blow, he sinks it deep into the creature's chest. And when he thinks that he wins and smiles, The creature's arm reaches out and grabs around him as it begins to rise up once more, and its legs are about to explode in healing. Sirik?
No. No. Bonus action. Bonus action. Wait. Ah, damn it, Sarah. You couldn't have inspiration right now. She's got an offensive bonus action. She can't reach him. Fucked. Okay, well, we tried.
Her sacred flame washes over the creature, dealing no damage as it is just like hitting the hand that's holding Gore. And all the zombies are going to clamber around the orc, and they're
My orc.
all gonna take attacks at Gorgonor. And they all have multi-attack. And he reckless attacked, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Oof.
My orc! We just fixed. Oh, I guess he can't go insane anymore. But still, it's the principle that counts.
There's one miss finally. The second one. Such a good thing that he's got that fucking rage mechanic, man.
Yeah, he really makes me want to try a barbarian one day.
They're pretty good. Oh wait, I already hit with that one. That's that one.
I didn't realize until a couple sessions ago that rage counts for magical damage too. That's so strong.
Oh yeah, dude. It doesn't specify anything other than that was almost a crit. Jesus Christ.
So nice. The fact that Anvil can do that even momentarily is beautiful.
Ooh.
Hang in there, buddy. What doesn't kill you makes you angrier.
You know, all things considered, he's really not taking all that much damage.
Man, he's holding strong.
Yeah, so they're
I mean,
just boring into him. And
that's how perfect he got reformed. He's at peak physical condition.
I think the rest just kind of shamble towards you, thinking that those others have him entirely surrounded, and they're all just beating into him. And it is Alma's turn. Astro says, cure wounds, whatever. Alright. Does that go to Gore? Who does that go to, Astro?
Where's Now the question is, do I do the flashy thing that if I fuck it up will probably get me fucked up? Do I play it safe?
To whomst? Whoever I'm not paying close enough attention, fair enough. I'll give it to Gore.
Well, Alma is not one to not lead by example, so we will bonus action dash towards the monster. And
Yeah,
see if
bludgeoning,
we
slashing,
cannot-
and piercing, unless the bear totem.
Unless we can. Now remember, Alma, this is very important. You don't have a bonus action, so if you don't land this, we're gonna end up like Gore without the half damage. So I'd appreciate if you just attack on Titan this thing. Let's go!
Let's go! That crit!
Hey, Blade! Let go of my orc!
You rush in leap up faster than like you've ever done before, and in a twist and twirl, there's a loud sound, and the creature's head. Oh shit. Red, on his birthday, you're gonna do that to him on his birthday? He gave you disadvantage. Are you?
Hear you.
Do you want to do the next one, or do you want to do after that one? No, he says no. He says no, not on your birthday. He'll do
I'll
it on
burn
the
my
next
inspiration. I'll burn that little thing away right now.
one. He says on the next one. Okay, thank you, Red. On this, the day of my brother's birthday, the next attack. Okay. Yeah, you sever the creature's head from its shoulders, and it drops gore, collapsing into a puddle of blood and muscle beneath
My
it.
lord. Well, I admit, I was hoping the other ones would vanish, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So let's get to it, boys.
Flintlock's turn.
Flintlock, help! I took a risk for show, and now I'm surrounded by Strahd zombies.
Hey, it paid off though. You got that fucking crit.
Yeah, that felt good. That was a nice Beyblade.
It's good that I'm
Yes.
playing Lady Maria for it, you know?
It's my goblin. Oh, my beautiful goblin boy.
They rally around you. He, like, snaps his fingers, and the cannon just begins to, like, roll forwards. And as he just runs after it, he blows a zombie's head off, and the cannon, like, turns and, like, uses its force to propel itself forward, while also exploding a zombie behind it. No!
They're just some random goblin in the middle of a crex, and he just fucking domes them. No!
No!
That one the dramatic Italian song starts playing. Just the goblin, like blood everywhere, and just like, no, my people.
My people!
You're supposed to be here. Alright, Esmeralda, bring us home. What do you roll? You're a +8 to hit. Where's the dice?
Disadvantage on this one.
Ready?
Because, this is the one that Red paid for.
Either way, it's a 16, which is funny.
Okay.
That is 1d8 +5.
1d8 plus 5. Is she finishing off the wounded one?
Yeah. Wait, where did these other two come from?
They were there the whole time. I just didn't put them on the map yet.
Fuck! That may have factored into my decision making.
Sorry, I thought you had the combat tracker open.
I did, but I didn't scroll down. That's fine. I'm still riding the high of that entrance. Lead from the front, I always say. And Gort can make up for his not following through.
You know that she's got multi-attack as well, right?
No, I did not know that.
She's got 3 attacks.
Oh,
2
Jesus,
with her
okay.
rapier and 1 with her hand axe or silvered longsword.
Alright, so here comes another rapier. Oops, that was with Gore. I don't know why that rolled with advantage. 9 plus 8 would be 17.
Okay.
1d8 plus 5 on either one of them. I guess it doesn't matter.
And then hand axe. Do you want me to just roll it?
Yes, if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. She
Nice.
lays into that one with all she's got in her.
What you off for? Whoops, I just rolled damage, but I'll roll the. Yeah,
Definite.
we got him. We got him.
He immediately picks himself up to his feet, rushes to the same zombie that Esmeralda's fighting, and cuts it down with 2 sword swings, cutting its legs and head off before it has the chance to fall.
And here comes Sai. Give him a little boop. Pow.
She launches a bout of flame at the zombie, which crashes over its body, though it is coming for you, Alma.
No! It's because I didn't dodge. But I can still dodge naturally. Huh. Huh. No. Dance with me. Dance the dance of life. Ah! I'll take it.
It wraps its hand around your wrist, catching you when you like fall from cutting the big creature's head off.
It's just proposed. Oh, I actually caught you.
Gotcha.
Gotcha, bitch.
And you just simply turn your blade up at it, shove it through its face, twist, and rip it out. The Zambo collapses in a heap of flesh and sinew before you.
Well, I have to admit, gang, that was a solid entrance. I'd give that a 10 out of 10.
That felt good, Captain.
Oh,
Yes.
hell yeah.
See, I told you you like that sword, Gore.
I think I can get along with this.
Glad to hear it, pal.
What's next?
I don't know. You have enough explosives to blow that tower up, Flintlock?
He looks to the alchemist fire.
I'm gonna need a lot more than this, Captain.
If only that wagon had cannons. It's a shame. A right shame, I say. Well, I think we'll just skirt around that for now. Our Raven friend said he'd be up in the Abbey, so I think that's where we're heading.
All right. You make your way up these switchbacks, winding until you come to
A little delayed. The second giant forge tower.
Oh, Jesus, that scared me. Until you come to the base of the Abbey, where you can see lightning rumbling and crackling overhead, illuminating the figure of some large snake creature in the sky, its wings outstretched, and a flowing tussle of hair far beyond its tail.
I hate it. I hate it. I want it dead.
It's
I
too
think I
high
hate
up
that thing
above
more
to
too.
target.
Yeah, I'm fucking. I ungravity your Earth. There,
Ungravity's your
false.
Earth.
Oh wait, no, that would make me not stick. Well, that still gets me there, so that works. Well, I guess we're going into the Abbey. Nice and easy.
All right. We're going to go ahead and take a next break here, everybody. So-
No, that always bodes bad for me.
Don't go anywhere, anybody. We're going to take about a 5-10 minute break or so, and then we will get on to vengeance. Be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being patient. And let's get on into it without any further ado. So, Alma,
I,
you arrive at the base of the abbey. Where do you go?
I guess upwards to the most ominous looking part, where I imagine he is brooding, being weird.
Brooding and being weird. Well, I suppose that would be probably the place that you've encountered him the most in your mind.
Yeah, I can see him right there at the table. Probably sitting there right now going, thinking of all the little children he's gonna raise up. Not on my watch. Get out of here, you pedo bastard. Jesus. What was upstairs? Oh yeah, upstairs is where that crap person. Oh, there you are, you stupid bitch. Oh no, he's hot.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm conflicted now.
You arrive to see the Morning Lord resplendent in all his glory. He has eschewed the robe that he wore before. However, where he should have wings now are clipped and broken. He is mangled by the devil himself. And you can see an angel crying. The tears form crystals in his hand that he shatters. With a flexion of his wrist, pours them out onto the ground, and they ignite, sending sparks into the hearth behind him. Why couldn't you just leave well enough alone? Why did you have to ruin everything?
Comes with the territory.
It would have worked. I would have saved us all.
Yeah. Judging from the look of it, I doubt that.
In a
We would have like
moment
pissed him off.
in a moment of strange clarity, he looks up and like dead at you, Alma, and says, I am Mordecai, angel of compassion,
Ironic.
host of Gia.
Oh, I knew that name sounded familiar. Not to Alma, but to me.
Oh, Alma would definitely know who Gia is.
Well, no, this particular angel. This is the guy we've met before. Us being Anvil and Talia. Right? Or am I thinking of the other one that started with an M?
That was Metatron, and he was completely different.
Oh, well, you're not one of the big metal ones, so you're not important. I mean, I have no idea who any of these people are, except for Gia.
That's correct.
But you're a long way from home there, buddy.
I have
I
been
guess we all are.
trapped here an eternity. He looks around as if he's like really seeing everything through the clouded haze of his insanity. This prison was not meant for me, but still I suffered in it. Eternity have I languished. None could destroy me. None set me free.
I'm happy to oblige on that front.
He
You and your snake monstrosity.
he was holding his hand up for a moment, almost in a pleading manner. And then when you mentioned the snake bitch, his hand kind of not like loosely falls, but like directedly like goes to his side. And you can see the radiance in him like dim once more before swelling to a fever pitch. And in that very same moment, you can see a blinding, brilliant light erupt in his right palm.
There can be no mistake. You have doomed us all. And I will smite you upon this earth.
And when his broken, mangled wings extend outwards, you can see this almost invisible white light behind it. And when he erupts with brilliance again, all you can see is the crumbling roof falling down, and the figure in the clouds with the striking of lightning gets so much closer as it comes streaming straight down for you all. And upon it, the Morning Lord, or more formerly known as Mordecai, go ahead and roll initiative.
You angel.
Hey, Miss Megan J, so nice to see you.
Hey, lads and lasses. We're gonna make it count this time. Keep that nice rolls going. We'll get through this. Preferably with no insanity. I mean, I can't say we ever bagged an angel, but, you know, first time's for everything. Snake me!
Okay, Esmeralda goes first. She can see it coming closer in the clouds.
But they're
No.
not down here yet.
They are coming straight for you guys.
Do something about that. Yeah, they can just catch a lightning bolt on the way down.
Okay.
I might probably do need to know her DC. Oh, it tells you. Never mind. That's neat. Eat it, snake bitch.
The lightning bolt grazes the wings of the great snake creature, but it does catch the angel full on in the chest. He does not look like he gave too much of a shit about that.
Oh, yeah, look at those abs, dude. Are you kidding me? Those things will repel lightning.
As he and the girl soar down, they crash open the roof, exposing it all above, and they are now where they are being represented on the map. He is going to fly forward, and he's just going to go take a ye old smack at Flintlock.
Not like this. No.
With a backhanded
Goblin.
swing, he hits Flintlock across the head. How many attacks does he get? Okay. And then he's going to bring the mace down again.
You monster.
And with another resounding, there's an explosion of radiance, and Flintlock can feel his left arm snap as it just instantly shatters at the shoulder. And it is your turn.
Nobody hits my goblin but me. Oops.
Oh, okay. Never mind. It's the dragon's turn.
No. Not my goblin, you fuck. Where are your kidneys? And I've learned my lesson. I'm not going to even attempt to play.
You very quickly stab into the side, and the snake creature is
I've
going
caught
to
those hands before.
target you. Nope, not you. No. No. Clear targets. Thank you. You. And you. And you. And you. And you. Is it out of range? Is it out of range? Yes, it is out of range. Nice. It actually... Oh, no. There we go. I can move you. That's cool that I can... It'll hold on to that for me. That's fucking rad. Okay, let's get Constitution saves from all y'all. And then... Oh, that was a low roll. It unleashes this stream of acid in a cone all over all of you. It sizzles at your armor, and you can feel your grip on your weapons tighten as it boils you in your skin.
Ow.
Siric's turn. God, I love that I could do that with it. That's fucking rad.
See you, Rick. Sorry, Flintlock. You gotta hold on just a little longer, buddy. Just gotta make this shit count. Okay, thank God.
Keep in mind he does have
Is it-
cure wounds on himself, by the way.
Oh yeah, he might have to. He might have to offer that to himself. Okay, nice, Eric. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, Gore, you do what you do best, and make sure they don't beat up your buddy too bad.
Sirik opens the book, the words come off the page and become the great bow. She explodes a round straight across the snake's bow.
Now that she's gotten used to it, alright, time to give this motherfucker disadvantage. Against my little poor goblin. Go, Reckless Gore! Tear him up!
Go, Reckless, go, Reckless, go.
And his make his angel asshole look like that thing that Flintlock did. Oh, my rage.
Gore comes in dragging the sword on the ground and just like brings it up. It's just carving straight through the stone like butter, and as it comes up through the angel, when it rips through its chest, you can see this blinding light shining beneath, and like it almost overwhelms you all for a moment before he like moves, and it's not all aimed at all of you.
Alright, well, he doesn't have cure wounds slotted, so we're gonna have to try to blow him off with a force cannon. Your life depends on this. There, that a boy. Back the fuck up. Run away!
He rushes the force cannon out, blasts the angel, and rushes off.
Bam!
Before getting a round off, though. Or not before getting a round off, though. We go to Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. That's not how that goes.
She is going to cast a spell on the Gobbo because she sees that he is just about dead. She is going to cast protection from good and evil on him. She looks to the Gobbo and goes, "Don't die before I can teach you something," and cants a spell, and there is a mark when she puts her finger on his forehead that is smoldering with red energy.
Snap, you're gonna make him fall in love.
Mordecai, the angel.
Oh no. Well, he can only hit Gore without disadvantage, so.
He is going to rush
slap whatever you want.
forward
No, get out of here. I didn't mean that.
and seeing the moment of weakness in Esmeralda, he's going to try to capitalize
Oh.
on that.
That's why you don't help Flintlock when you're getting gangbanged. You just let it happen.
But Esmeralda is quick on her feet. He uses the follow through to attempt to attack you.
Oh no.
But Gore steps in the way and uses his new sword to block the blow. There's this resounding as the radiant damage like warps around this quite powerful magic greatsword. And it is now Alma's turn.
Who does Alma hate more? She really doesn't like Snake Home. Decisions. I can't move away from him without burning my either one attack. Yeah, if I want to attack. Either way, I can't dodge. I have to stay here. Not dodging is not a good idea. I don't think, considering he has one-shot me before, and now he has abs. We will stay and we will stab the kidneys.
Oh
we
no.
will miss. And now that I've missed my attack, I will move.
You try to get an underhanded blow with your sword before sprinting away, but he catches your hand, and you just wrest your hand out of his grip before moving. The snake creature rears its ugly head and looks at you and Gore, and its breath weapon recharged.
No! That's your fucking day.
And that is going to... saving throw.
Oh no! Oof. Fuck.
Oof.
God damn. Inspiration on that roll.
Okay. Roll it yourself. It is a Constitution saving throw.
Come on, Alma. That was. I can't have that. That's too nasty. Okay,
There it is.
That's much better.
Okay, so 16.
Thank God. Oh, thank God I recapped worth a damn.
Okay, so 32 minus 51 is 19. You were at what were you at before you took all that damage?
Full health.
You were at full health? No, you took like 5 from before, didn't you?
No, I haven't got hit.
Oh, okay. Then you
I
are
think.
at 16. I thought I saw that you were at 5, but I could be mistaken.
Oh, maybe from earlier. When we fought the zombies,
yes,
maybe.
that is true. That is where it came from.
Ooh.
Okay.
That scared me.
Good job. Good use of inspiration. It looks as though it's just going to completely just envelop you in its acid, but when the camera like does the shaky pan away, we can see that you had like just barely gotten out in time, and like the bottom of your boots are sizzling.
Yeah, you're a problem. You're a snake problem.
Eric's turn.
Sarek, how do we deal with this stupid, weird version of me that I detest? Crit that bitch. I'll take a hit all the same. Oh yeah, bitch.
One of its wings gets pierced with this, and it shrieks in pain.
What is the, is it healing word? Yes. We will toss one of those. Gore, you keep doing what you're doing there, buddy. Keep the big pimp hand away from us, please. Close.
He
That's the sword
continues
they
laying
used.
into the angel.
Not so close. Get him, boy! Get him! Okay, Flintlock. You're a little woozy. But you've been getting the fucking shit kicked out of you these last couple fights. Before this, that berserker was ripping his face off.
Yeah.
Poor little guy. Battle scarred. Snake!
He continues shooting at the big snake. The bullet just misses because it's hard to track how it moves, but the cannon definitely hits. Esmeralda's turn. You can do her this time.
Ooh, ooh. Boop. She will give Alma greater invisibility.
Does she have to touch you for that?
That's a good question. I can't pull up her spell.
Let's
So
see.
that might be it. Oh, yeah, it might be down
It
here.
is touch.
Shit. Oh, we're not gonna do that then. We're going to.
To be a nice DM, she has shield as well, which is a
That is
reaction.
nice. Yes, that might save someone.
Shield is a target of self only.
Never mind, that might save her at least, since she's in pimp hand range. She will.
I'm saying if you're going to risk the attack of opportunity, you have pretty good odds.
I see what you're getting at. But do I want to do that with her?
I like those odds personally.
I mean,
She's already got disadvantage on the attack roll.
I'm gonna regret. I'm gonna regret saying this, but I mean, she's got 82 hit points. What's he gonna do? One shot her?
Fair enough.
Okay, we'll go for it. We'll shield his attack.
Okay. And we will do... Oh, that was supposed to be with disadvantage. I'll just roll it again. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh.
Well, that was good. That was with disadvantage.
Yep.
I think she's going to shield, actually. She's going to burn a spell slot to shield, blocking the blow. And as she rushes over to you, she
Give me the touch.
does a few hand gestures and movements very rapidly before putting her hand on you, and you disapparate from sight.
Oof. Alright, now we gotta survive another round of pimp slaps.
Mordecai is going to... He's got advantage against score. Yeah. He is going to move forward and use his healing touch on Snake Alma. He puts a hand on her, and she begins to heal. And that is going to be Alma's turn.
Reminds me of the meme where it's like me chugging 20 health potions, the boss heals once. Oh, you bitch. Well, he may have saved you from the execution that my invisibility was trying to rot on you, but I will still take my first attack with advantage.
You'll stay invisible.
Oh, it's greater invisibility.
That's right.
Oh, you beautiful Vistani woman. I'm gonna do things to you consensually later.
Consensually.
You know what? Now I actually get to do the surprise kidney stabs.
He tracks your movement.
Oh no! I forgot
He's an angel.
Whoops. Okay. Well, you can try my movements, but I'm still gonna stab the snake.
No advantage on him, yeah.
Snake kidneys. You can live without your kidneys, but I bet the snake can't. Let's see if I can fish that crit out. Come on, Alma. Whoops. Forgot to roll the second thing.
Advantage.
Oh no! That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
I'm gonna move
You
on.
forgot to apply your sneak attack.
Okay, yeah. That's fair. Find the snake kidneys. Yeah. Actually, I don't even know where if I know where snake kidneys are.
You carve down the sides of the body where you imagine the snake kidneys would be. And it is going to lash out at... actually... It is going to flash its eyes at Esmeralda.
Oh no.
Who averts the gaze, and
Yeah,
we can
bad-
see
bad bitch.
the shadow line around Esmeralda on the ground is like oozing and bubbling and hissing, and it is Siric's turn.
Sirik. Make him choose. Make him choose who he heals. Wham! You felt that one, didn't you, bitch?
The arrow sinks deep into the angel's chest, and when it freeze snaps, we can see a huge ribbon of the skin peeling off, and there's just this brilliant light shining up high into the sky above through the clouds.
Get him, Gar! Fuck him up! Your ancestors will love angel blood. Probably. Oops. I just straight up rolled damage that time. But let me see if the attack goes through. It does.
Gore, redeeming himself, drives the blade straight into the heart of what an angel should have a heart of. And there's this brilliant explosion of radiant energy. The room is blinding with light. And after a moment, you can see a smoldering form. A skeleton made of diamond with wings shorn off, crouching down as it dies, exuding the radiant fire from within as it shrieks in agony, collapsing to both knees.
Nice, Gore.
Gore is very pleased with himself. He lets out the most, like, it sounds like the battle cry of the most fearsome orc you've ever heard.
Scared the shit out of Flintlock.
Yeah, absolutely. It did. Oh, shit!
Oh, he got over it. It
But it
scared him and then
inspired
invigorated
him.
him. Wham!
The bullet goes out the side of the creature's eye.
No, Esmeralda. This bitch is mine. You get to wear my face and be a snake.
Esmeralda can cast mirror image on herself, I guess, if you want.
Sure. Just in case something goes horribly wrong. Fuck you, I'm taking my head back.
How do you kill her?
I take my head back. I'm gonna cut that face off your face.
With a mighty leap, your blades flash like light, and the creature's head is severed from its body.
Did we? I'm almost just kind of standing there. Did we win?
In a moment, there's a twist and writhe of the great
Oh, no.
beast, and shadows begin to ooze off of it like smoke. It You can see the body of a girl that looks just like you. And the head. The face is a little different, but it's yours.
Well, Alma rolls her onto her back with her foot. And I mean, obviously it's myself, a past me that I guess failed in this cycle. So, being the self-loving person I am, I will give this version of me mercy by killing it. Extremely dead.
There is a resounding yeah from the entire of the party. Even Sirik is like clapping, pleased with the turn of events.
They were
Hey,
yelling at me to stop.
Drabs.
I was like, what? What happened?
What's that?
I got scared. I thought they were yelling at me to stop. And I was like, oh
Oh.
fuck, it's too late. I went for it.
They are very pleased. Good to see you, Drabs. We just wrapped up this thing that Ted's been looking forward to getting knocked out for a while now. In the rib
Yeah, fuck
cage
that guy.
of the diamond body, you can see a chalice. It is made from the skull of a human.
The fuck? Why was that in his ribcage? Gore, you stabbed him so hard I don't know, he transmogrified his insides.
This is what you were after, was it not?
Huh? I just came here to kill him and drink from the pond, but he interrupted that, and then it became personal.
Captain, we had to get the chalice from him for the pond to do anything for you.
Oh. Did I know about a chalice?
Yes.
Oh, well, it must have escaped me in my rage and vengeance against him. He hit me really hard last time, guys. He may have knocked some stuff out, you know?
Well,
Although I have to admit, if I knew we were stabbing him and we'd be rich, I would have brought a bigger bag.
Captain, I don't even think I could lift up that.
Ah, after what you just killed, you just slaughtered an angel.
Well, you know.
he brushes off his shoulder.
Yeah, look at you. You had that sword for less than a day and it's already Angel Slayer. I can see it now.
He like hefts it over his shoulders and kind of like looks up to the like sky beyond the ruined roof.
He's having a moment. Oh.
His
Well,
chest
I
is
guess I'll
swelling
just-
with pride.
Guess I'll just tug on this little doodad. Sure hope nothing goes bad when I touch this.
Thank you for the gift sub, Drab. So much love, dude. Oh man,
Yay!
thank you, dog. So much love,
He's
bro.
trying to hire more underlings to undermine me.
You retrieve the chalice. It's cold to the touch.
Huh?
There's red
I guess
stones set into the forehead.
Hey, Sirik, I don't know what much you can do for the husk back there, but you know, it technically was me, so if you could, I don't know, burn it or something, give it the best send off we could. Also, I don't want to get anything back up.
She nods. I'll do what I must, Cap.
Appreciate it. Well, I guess I'm gonna go fill this exquisite chalice with pond water and not become a werewolf anymore.
You sojourn down.
Oh, Esmeralda, could you tend to the little one? He's still kind of fucked.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck I'm alive right now.
I'm feeling a little woozy.
Feeling a little woozy.
The adrenaline from Gore's roar wore off. He's like, oh, right, I'm dying.
I'm fucking dying.
My anus is bleeding. Actually, we'll just let everyone collect themselves for a second, and then we'll... Actually, let's tend to flintlock. Let's actually do that, in case something spooky shit goes down. Sai, where are your spells? You used... What have you used? You used one, bonus action. So let's hit him with a 3rd level Cure Wounds. Ba-ba-bum. all fixed up there, buddy. What does that bring you up to? You could probably do it the second dose. You were kind of on the front line there, and you really caught them hands. Okay, now we can all go drink the palm water.
Even under gray skies, this pool at the north ends of the village shimmers and sparkles. Near its shore sits an old gazebo on the verge of collapse. A wooden statue of a mournful, bare-chested man, its paint chipped and faded, stands in the gazebo with arms outstretched, as though waiting to be embraced.
Well, I guess I'll scoop some water up.
You dip the chalice in, and when you pull it back out, you can see yourself in the reflection. There's this swirl in it, and this stirring, and you recognize it to be in time with your heart.
Oh. Bottoms up.
Water is cool and refreshing, like the cleanest, coldest water after a night of heavy drinking.
Oh god, that's the best.
From the moment that it trickles down your throat, you can feel your neck beginning sharp pain trickling down your back. From the outside, we can see the wound is sizzling and smoking.
Ouch.
Bits and pieces of it flaking off and igniting into the air. And when you finish the draught, you turn to your party, and before you have a chance to say anything, you feel your knees go weak.
Oh no.
And your eyes go black.
It was a poison lake the whole time. I knew it.
When you awaken, you're across the water, lying on your back, though you don't feel wet. And when your eyes open, you can feel the presence of somebody floating just behind you.
Oh no.
You get to your feet, and when you turn, you see someone mirroring your same exact images, only their hair is not tied back. It's long, and they don't wear a cap. Their clothing seems more lofty, like someone who is trying to impress everyone. And when you take in her visage, you can recognize that it's you. Maybe in another life.
Just floating there?
She was, but when you got up, she mirrored your exact movements, and she's now looking at you the same way you're looking at her.
Now we're doing that weird thing where we're moving in tandem.
Mm-hmm.
It's creepy, I don't like it. I'll reach out and poke her.
She's doing the same thing, and when you feel her finger, it's flesh.
Oh shit, she's not a water clone.
She reaches her hand out, and you feel yourself brushing hair behind her ear the same way she's doing to yours, feeling that it's... I mean, her hair is different, but it feels... it's the same texture.
Well, this is trippy. What the fuck was in that water? Does it speak? Or is it just watching me?
What do you say?
I ask if it can speak.
I can. And when she does speak, ice hits your veins.
Oh no.
It's like
Don't talk.
all the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. It's like she's singing.
I should probably stab it. I'm gonna stab it. I stabbed the last one. I'll stab this one.
When you reach your hand down, you can see her just tilt her head at you, and her hair softly floats down. You notice that there's no wind here, that there's no waves on the water. Everything is perfectly still. And in that moment that you take to measure your surroundings, she's 60 feet away from you.
Ah, she's fast.
Simply walking, and when she stops, she turns around and faces you, tilting her head in the opposite direction.
Like what? Like to follow her?
She's watching you.
Oh, well I can shoot you from over here, so I don't need to stab you. You weird, ghostly image of me. I've had enough of this hocus pocus bullshit.
Go ahead and make an attack roll. The bullet should hit straight through the chest, but there's just smoke in a tuft of that traces upwards. She looks at you and says, "What did I ever do to you?"
Well, I'm being completely honest, the last time I talked to myself here, you turned into a snake dragon and tried to kill me. So, pardon me for being a little bit jumpy.
She likes to do these things.
Who likes to do what things?
Persephone. She
I'm so
takes
sick of hearing that name.
she takes what she likes and she makes her own version of it.
Well, she's shit at it. No offense to you, but you know, you'll never come close to the original. Ask the last bitch.
I didn't
Unless you
ask
are
to be
that same
made.
one. Well, I can unmake you. Happy to do so.
I don't want to be unmade.
Well, what do you want, you weird thing?
She looks up and you can see this perfectly white moon cresting on the water's edge on the horizon, and she says, "I want to be free. Free from tyranny, disparity, causality. I want to be free from this prison."
All fine and dandy, but wishes don't get you very far, do they, hun? I took what's mine. And if you really are me, then you can take what's yours.
She looks down to her hands, which begin coiling over in smoke without flame. Her fingertips oozing this thick black fog. And when she puts them together and draws them apart again, there's this array of misbegotten symbols. You can see infinity in her hand, in the sparkle
Oh, my brain.
of magic that she
Ah,
holds.
fuck.
And in a moment, she drops both of her hands and the effect fades. Take what I want.
Yeah, go for it. No one's stopping you. I guess technically somebody is, but just, aim for the kidneys.
But won't that hurt people?
So, that's what they get for being weaker than you.
weaker than me.
Yep. You know, if they were a clone of me, she didn't quite make the memories quite right. You don't remember father? Any of it? Take what's yours. Well, he had more vulgar words for it, but, I digress.
She locks her eyes with you, and you can see this shifting black behind the whites, like rushing to the forefront and then like being cycled back into the back of her skull. She's positively brimming with shadow power.
That makes me uneasy. And I don't like it.
I will take what is mine.
Yeah, go
Thank
for it.
you.
Just don't get in our way, or I will stab you. Me or not.
There's but one thing I'd ask of you.
What might that be?
A name.
A
If
name.
I can't be you, who am I?
I wanted to say Balva so bad, but that's stupid. uh, I don't know. Do you have any likes? Do you feel anything? Name yourself a color. Name yourself a pretty flower.
I don't know what anything is. I have no likes. All I seek is freedom.
And they really made you a dull one up there, didn't they? You just live in this lake?
I lived in you.
Well, then you should know better. I think. I don't know. I'm not quite. See, normally it's Sai's here, and she's the one that deals with this hocus pocus bullshit. Um, so forgive me if I'm trying to keep up with the words coming out of your mouth. Also, I'm talking to a version of me that is in a place that it shouldn't be, and I just killed another one. So it's been a long day, you know.
Thank you, Alma.
Yeah, don't mention it. And
I'll
good
never
luck on the
forget it.
name. Okay, well, I'm guess I won't forget you either. I mean, I won't forget the situation. It's very strange.
With one last look in your eyes, she turns, and you can feel something heavy behind you.
Damn, thanks, Colonel, behind me. Hit it, backhand it.
You fast turn on your heel with a backhand. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Rollstream. Fast on your heel, you turn with a backhand, and you can feel a strong grip around your wrist, and then your breath catches, and you can see the tall, smiling form of your father.
God damn it. Fucking family reunion. I don't even know I had sisters.
He's his eyes are wet, and it looks like he's attempting to hold back his tears as best as he can, and the look of just sheer pride emanating from him makes you feel a knot in your gut.
You won't sway me that easily, Phantom. You might wear his skin, but you're no father of mine. I'll cut you down just like I did the others.
He's just smiling at you and says,
Yeah, that's my girl.
You can let go of my hand now.
he wraps you up in a big hug.
Oh no, it's got me. I can't hit the kidneys from here.
And when he sets you down, you can feel breath returning to your lungs.
I knew you could do it.
Wait, did I fucking die? Did I drink poison lake water and now I'm dead and all you ghosts are haunting me?
That curse almost killed you. I knew it would be the death of me.
Yeah, well, you never were a bright one. In your own way, but
When he laughs, it's like this barking laughter, which he always had even before the lycanthropic curse. And When he turns back to look at you, he shakes his head.
I never should have got you tangled up in this. I'm sorry, sweetheart.
Well, sorry, ain't gonna quite cut it, is it now, Dad? I've already killed a version of myself once, just met a second one. You're dead. And, I'm not getting out of here unless I kill a man that is some sort of demon thing.
Oh, he's no man.
I, I told him I was gonna fuck his bitch, and he killed me for it.
That's the Alma that I raised.
I did get a kiss, though. Haven't quite sealed the deal, but I'll have my victory yet.
He smiles and nods.
I know you will. I raised you to succeed where I failed.
It's gonna be a hard road, though.
It's gonna take everything you got. But what lies at the end of it? It's a power like none other. Alma, you can take that power for yourself. Succeed where I fail. Take Ismira for your own.
You always were a crazy son of a bitch.
He's smiling at you like full bore, just beaming, showing all his teeth.
I have to admit, I've always fancied the idea of cutting Izmir's beating heart from her chest.
I only wish I could be there to see you do it.
Ah, you will, Pops. You might not be able to have your fun as normal, but you'll be there.
Is there anything else you want to say to him?
Well, I hope things on the other side are somewhat entertaining.
Things are funny here. You can almost... Sometimes it feels like I can reach out and touch things, but I know that I'm just stuck here.
Well, maybe not for too much longer, if I have anything to say about it.
You focus on the task at hand. Kill that Strahd Vaughn son of a bitch. Take his power for your own. Be the little girl I always raised you to be, and raise as much as you want.
I will, Father. And, I love you. For what it's worth.
He puts his hand out and cups your cheek in the palm of his hand, and you can see his eyes locking onto yours, and says,
I love you too, little girl. I'll always be your old man.
And I'll always be your princess, even if I'm covered in entrails.
there's a fading sensation, and when you open your eyes, you're on your back on the lake's edge, your friends gathered around. Sai, with her hand on your head, willing a healing spell into you, saying, she should be fine, as your eyes snap open and you start to breathe deep again.
Oh god, I'm back.
And I think that is where we will end the session.
I figured at any point. I'm gonna kill everything I know and love. Well, not everything I know and love. Everyone else is gonna know and love it. Like the pastry shop in some coastal town. I'm gonna burn it down.
They made the best croissant sausages.
Fuck your sausages!
Fuck your sausages.
Gord, Confiscate their sausages.
Man, what is up with fucking tabletop games being so goddamn emotional lately? Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's your fault. You took us down that road. I just wanted to have hardcore sex in the windmill, and you made me say goodbye to my dead father.
Yeah, but I gave you some, like, good closure on that, right?
Sure, yeah, I guess.
just say yes.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked it.
Teasing.
Thank you.
That's good. I'm just
Oh,
giving you a hard time.
yeah, definitely gonna fuck his mirror.
Yep, that's gonna be
I
fun.
mean, I was already gonna do that, but now I'm really gonna do it. I'm gonna do it with my father's consent.
Hell yeah. Well, that was a hell of a 3-hour session. That was good shit. You had an emotional session last week too, Drabs? Man, I'm saying it's like back to back. Not even just D&D, but like L5R. Like fuck, that one's pretty much always emotional in some capacity. All the games, they're all emotional as shit. It's crazy. We thought we were gonna lose our dog in fucking Curse of Strahd on Saturday. That was scary.
Oh my God, you guys brought a dog to Curse of Strahd. Yeah, it was a horrible mistake.
No, we found him.
That's even worse. You should have just gotten rid of it, because now you've doomed yourself to heartbreak.
I know. Strahd pretended like he was gonna eat him.
If he plays Strahd like you play Strahd, that dog is dead. For the
He
sole
doesn't.
purpose of.
No, he doesn't. He's
Oh,
far
must
less
be nice.
bloodthirsty in his campaign. Gave him closure. What he wanted was Closer by 9 Inch Nails. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give her my 9-inch nail. Wait, Alma doesn't have one of those. I mean, she's into that, but who knows? She could be a freak. She's got a weird past.
Yeah, I agree, Jabs. It is what makes it so much fun. Getting emotionally invested in what's going on is absolutely the way to do it.
Yeah, just look at Jube.
Fucking Jube.
That's what you get for making compelling characters, Derek. That's what happens.
I didn't even fucking make shit for Jube. He was a fucking ad hoc, like, little throw together, like, hey, we need a messenger and somebody who can translate this message. I was like, okay, let me think for a moment. Okay, sure, this would make sense, this would make sense, this would make sense. Okay, here's a character. And
He was perfect. He made complete sense. It was order, and that's what Amber liked about him. Everything was right.
Oh, well, I appreciate it.
That's the one thing Alma can't stab, because that will get her turned to ash immediately.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. This was another banger, another phenomenal Curse of Strahd session.
Stabs at you, Amble pops up. You took everything from me. I don't even
don't
know who you are.
Well,
Blam.
we are going to go ahead and raid on in because it is getting late. We're going to raid into wisdom saves. I know of them tangentially through Twitter, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and... Oop, there was a problem with the raid. Please try again in a minute. Maybe I... Alma is a banger, the hot girl. That's funny. All right, everybody, thank you so much, and we will see y'all Friday for I'm a Medic Mori, but tomorrow for RimWorld. So see y'all then. Bye, guys.
Bye, bye.